Welcome back to Protected and Powerful, where we explore the tarot not just to read the cards, but to understand the soul behind them. This week, we continue our journey through the major arcana with card number 5, the Hierophant. Traditionally, the Hierophant is seen as a spiritual teacher, a guide, or sometimes even a gatekeeper of sacred wisdom. Number 5 in the major arcana, this card often represents structure, traditions, and institutions, but also the deep lessons and truths that come from them. When you look closely at the imagery, the Hierophant sits between two pillars, symbols of balance and structured knowledge. At his feet are two followers, reminding us that this is not just about wisdom gained for oneself, but wisdom shared, passed down, and kept alive through community rituals. He holds a triple crown staff, a sign of spiritual authority, and wears a crown representing the connection to higher knowledge. The hand raised in blessing shows his role as a mediator, a bridge between the divine and the human. Now, some readers interpret this card as a strict tradition or even rigid dogma. I like to see it as a reminder. Who are your teachers? Who guides you? And how do you carry forward wisdom in a way that still feels authentic to you? Notice the red robe. The color of power and action combined with white, which symbolizes purity. This balance shows us that true spiritual authority isn't about control, but about embodying higher values in everyday life. For me, when I see the Hierophant, I think about mentors and guides who shaped me, not just spiritually, but in life, teachers, elders, even books or traditions that helped me when I needed grounding. It reminds me that sometimes we need structure and sometimes we need to question it, but both have value. In readings, the Hierophant often points to learning, spiritual growth, and institutions like schools, religions, or government, or commitments such as marriage. In a yes or no reading, it's usually a yes, especially when the question involves tradition, guidance, or support from established systems. In career, it can signal mentorship, professional training, or advancement through established paths. Now in love, it can represent long-term commitment, shared values, or a relationship blessed by tradition. Here are your journal prompts for this week to use in meditation or reflection. Who has been a spiritual or professional personal guide in your life, and how have they shaped you? Where do you follow tradition, and where do you feel called to break from it? What rituals and practice connects you to your higher selves and give you stability? Let these questions be your guide, not your pressure. I'll see you next week for the next chapter on our tarot path. Until then, stay protected and powerful.